The title of this video series is IEP Tips and Tricks: How to Prepare for Your Child's IEP. The Individualized Education Program, or IEP, is the single most important document when it comes to your child's special education program. In fact, it's so important that numerous court cases refer to it as the cornerstone of the Individuals with Disabilities in Education Act, or IDEA. The following information includes some helpful hints in preparing for and attending the IEP team meeting. Tips for preparing for the IEP team meeting. Come prepared. Preparation is the key to a good IEP. Preparation will help avoid surprises or feeling blindsided with new information. The more prepared you are, the better you can ensure that the IEP is individualized to meet your child's unique needs. In preparing for your child's IEP, consider the following. Get all of your child's records together and take time to review them before the IEP meeting. I suggest putting them in a binder so they're handy during the meeting. You can refer to past IEPs, assessments, or other data that's relevant to your child's education. Talk to your child about his educational experience, progress, and needs. Ask your child if he's getting the services called for in the IEP. Is he taken out of class to receive his speech-language services? Is he having particular struggles in math or reading or written language? Are there any issues of bullying or social problems? Talk to your child's teachers about your child's education experience, progress, and needs. Remember, teachers might feel more open to speak to you about your child's needs during a classroom visit as opposed to during the IEP team meeting when the Director of Special Education might be present. Review prior IEPs. Look for progress or the lack thereof. Has your child met his or her past goals? Are goals being repeated? Prepare a list of your child's strengths and weaknesses. Make sure that there is discussion during the meeting about all of your child's weaknesses, because that's what's supposed to be addressed in the IEP. Create goals you would like to see in your child's upcoming IEP. And make sure that goals are written, again, in every area of your child's weakness. Be prepared to show records that support your plan for your child's educational program. If you have doctor reports or other assessments or work products from home that you can share with the team to show where your child is currently functioning. And finally, provide at least 24 hours written notice that you intend to tape record the meeting. Tape recording the meeting can be very important because a lot of the information covered in the meeting is not going to make its way to the notes. And therefore, through the tape recorder, you have a record of everything that was discussed during the meeting. Now let's talk about tips for participating in the IEP. Under the law, you, the parent, are an equal participant in the IEP team meeting. The law allows you to participate, to advocate for your child, and to help make those decisions about your child's educational program. Consider the following tips so you can actively participate in your child's IEP. Share information with the IEP team about what's occurring at home relating to your child's learning. Is your child forgetting to bring homework home or forgetting to bring it back to school after it's completed? Is your child having particular struggles in reading, writing, or math? Those are important things to share with the team. Treat the IEP meeting as collaborative rather than you against them. Try to work together as closely as possible with the team. Ask questions if you're having trouble understanding information. Have them explain the assessment results and what those results mean for your child. And if they use acronyms like FAPE or IDEA or IEE, make sure that you have a complete understanding of what those terms mean. Ask why if you're unsure why a recommendation is being made. Sometimes assessors go through the reports very quickly, but it's okay to stop them and ask questions and find out why they're making the recommendations they propose in their reports. Offer suggestions and ideas. Bring someone you trust to help and support you during the meeting. Oftentimes there's many team members from the district. Sometimes meetings have as many as 10 members, and it can be intimidating for the parent to show up feeling alone in the process. Make sure there's a written goal for each of your child's needs. If the assessment report points out an area of weakness in your child's education, make sure there's a goal addressing that weakness. Make sure the goals are specific, measurable, and understandable. It's not enough to just say your child will improve in reading, writing, or math. Have the district be specific about what that improvement is and how it will be measured. I often recommend the parent use state standards. You can go on the California Department of Education website and find out what the state standards are for reading, writing, and math at your child's particular grade level. You don't need to sign the IEP at the meeting. You can take the IEP home and think about it. You can consent to all or only parts of the IEP. Whatever parts of the IEP you consent to must be implemented immediately. And finally, you have the legal right to record the IEP meeting. Use this right. It's common to feel nervous, especially if this process is new to you. But remember, the law empowers you, the parent, to be an equal participant in the process.